Okay, what is going on, guys? It's Swifty or SwiftTV here, and today I'm just gonna sort of carry on with the update video from yesterday. There's a couple of things that people have been sort of complaining about since the update come out, like the new sounds and the things like that. So like the low ammo sound and the smoke sound. Okay, so basically people are complaining that when the update come out, that obviously the low ammo sound was brought in. People complaining that it's going to sort of lower the skill cap, the skill ceiling of the game, but I don't think so. People are saying it because obviously I don't think they've played enough games with it to sort of understand how it's working. Like, yes, it can be heard by the other team, but you have to be extremely close to them for it to work, if that makes sense. So of course you're not going to want to be sort of butt fucking the opponent whilst trying to reload, and sort of you're gonna you really don't have to be that far away from them for them not to be able to hear it, because yeah, like I said, it is a global sound, but that global sound is extremely quiet. So like, if I get down to the last few bullets, so we're on 10 bullets, yeah, so obviously still just the normal shooting. And now, as when we get to here, the sound slightly changes of it. You still got the normal shooting sound, but I'm just going to let you listen to the game volumes so you can hear what I'm on about. You hear that? And you hear the little like clicky noise. And then we get back down to those bullets again. So if we listen. So obviously, as you heard there, it makes like a ticking noise, sort of, when you're like in the last 4 bullets of your clip. Yep, I actually think that's like helpful for the lower players, like higher skill players. They're not going to need to worry about it because they should sort of know themselves anyway, sort of thing. If that makes sense. Like, you should know when you're getting low. You should know how many bullets you if you're on a spray, how many bullets you sprayed, sort of thing. And like, if you're at a high enough level, you should be able to sort of hit heads or just nice quick bursts, if that makes sense. So like nice short bursts. You're not going to want to say like, where let's find someone over there. You're not going to want to sort of spraying for like 100 units away. I don't know. I can't think whether 100 units is actually that far. But you get the concept of what I'm saying. So you're not going to be, you're at a higher level of play. You're going to be more aware of your bullets, like how many you've got in your clip, and you're going to be sort of doing more of what I'm doing. I know I'm currently against bots, but it's sort of just, it makes it easier for me to show you I'm not going to be getting killed. So yeah, sort of, you're going to be wanting to sort of tap more, obviously, at a higher level. Yep, you still may tend to panic at times, but obviously that comes with time. But getting back onto what I was on about, obviously the low ammo sound. It's for all the people that are sort of complaining about it. You've not actually complained on my video, but I've seen it on like Reddit, on the Facebook groups I'm in, and also people just like sort of talking about it in TeamSpeak that I've been in. It's really not going to affect the game that much. It's not that much of a big deal. You really don't have to worry about it. So stop being so bothered. It's not going to change the game at all the way it plays out. I've played plenty of games. I've played like 10 or so games now since the updates come out, and I've physically not noticed the new low ammo sound once. It's like, the only time I've obviously noticed it is if I've got low on ammo when I've been in like a 3 or 4 man spray down I've tried doing. Yeah, of course you're going to like get hit the low ammo then, but if the players you're playing against are semi-decent, like, they shouldn't be lining up for 3 or 4 man sprays down for you. They should at least be one person being able to kill you whilst you're concentrating on someone else. So yeah, that's it for the sound of the low ammo. Okay, so now I'm gonna get on to talking about the smoke noise. Obviously everyone knows that there was the smoke noise, don't they? And I'm just about to kill myself. If we go up, if we grab a grenade, we'll grab a smoke grenade. So obviously, smoke's still throwing normally. So there's this noise here that you can hear now. It lasts a lot longer, and we'll wait for this one to end and we'll do it again. Okay, so if we throw this long distance, so we can just like compare the difference in sound. Like you get that sort of boom noise. Like not entirely sure what that is about. Like it's not exactly gonna help. If anything, it's gonna make it a lot easier for people to ninja defuse, I feel. So if we now pop one next to us, it's a lot much of a different sound if you're next to a smoke, because obviously that was a sort of a pre-listen. More of a sort of like a poof, not a boom. If we throw this one from more away, it's got more of an echo to it, so you can sort of tell a bit more if the smoke is closer or further to you. And now we're just going to quickly move on to different gun sounds, the 3 guns that they've changed. I've not actually listened to the Negev yet, but I know it has changed. That sounds quite cool actually. It sounds sort of like a chopper gunner. You're going to sort of be able to make more of a distinction between them now. And then this is the Mag 7 sound. So yeah, it's a lot deeper, a lot more like maybe a sawn-off shotgun. So anyway guys, if there's anything else you want me to talk about in a bit more detail on the new update, just put a comment down below and I will get around to doing it within the next couple of days. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and peace until tomorrow.